Looking back at the preliminary task, we can see how our camera and editing techniques have improved. During the preliminary task, we discovered how to correctly use the camera and editing equipment. We have developed this during the filming and editing of our scene. We had to carefully plan where we wanted to shoot our scene and then what each shot would have to look like. We had to drop a storyboard of each shot, and we also had to make call sheets that we could plan the day and see when our actors would be available. We chose the genre film noir and had to do research into it as we were not familiar with the genre. We had to research the audience and institutions that typically involve themselves with the film noir genre. This helped because we were able to see who our target audience would be. We also analysed and evaluated the opening credits of 3 different film noirs so that we could get inspiration on how to film our own scene. As mentioned previously, we created a storyboard so that we could plan every shot when we put them all together in an animatic to see how the shots would look together in a sequence. The thoroughness of our planning helped to produce the film as we got inspiration and it was easy for us to shoot straight away. The process was also smoother as we could start filming as soon as we got to the location and we knew what order to edit the shots in.
Our shot types have improved as we've been able to use the match on action shot in both scenes. It has improved from the simple one we did in the preliminary task to the one during the scene that is from different angles. We felt more familiar with the equipment when we filmed the scene as we had used it a couple of times beforehand and had learned the different features of the camera and how to use them correctly. We are also more confident with the editing software as we've been able to add to the skills we learned the first time we used it, and we are now able to use a range of features on the software to make our scene the best it can be. However, we did have some problems when we originally began to film. We originally planned to film on the Hartlepool headland and have at least 4 actors in the scene, but due to conflicting schedules and travelling issues, we were not able to film with all of the cast and at a particular time we wanted to. We then had to change the plot of the film so that we were able to film in time for the deadline. We changed the location to the Hart to Haswell walkway in the Clavering area of Hartlepool that was easier to get to and had more privacy. We first filmed when it was getting dark, however when we transferred the footage onto the computer it skipped frames and was too dark, so we had to go out and re-film it. The second time we filmed it went perfectly and we were able to film it all. Though we had to film more shots so that the scene was longer and we had a wider variety of shots to use. Our scene fits a brief analysis as we create a sequence that lasts 1 minute 30 seconds, has opening titles and uses a variety of shots.